What's going on, America? This is Kevin from Kevin's Corner. About to head out. Little motorcycle ride. Every man needs him in Harley. Vroom, vroom. Remember when we was little and we would have to make our own sound effects? Even if it took all the breath out of us, like when you was riding your bike and you didn't have a motorcycle, so you made the motorcycle sound. Vroom, vroom, riding, digging, moving side to side, running out of breath. Or when you used to run and used to make your own sound effects. I used to make the music from the Bionic Man. Dun 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 dun. Yeah. After a while, you'd be like dun 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 dun, dun trying to make your own music. Or when you used to fight, like play fight, and you make your own like kung fu moves and music sounds rather. I would even try to talk like them. You want to fight? You can't win. We'll see. Yeah, I used to do all that stuff. Loved it. Didn't care. Had to make my own sound effects, cars, everything. We had to, that's what happened when the millennials came. They stopped doing that. Let's stop doing that. See, we had to use our imagination. That's right. I would take a stick, and the stick occupied my day, my whole day. It was a wand, it was a sword, it was a machine gun, it was everything, a pole vault, whatever the stick needed to be, that's what it was. Yeah, cardboard box, all day Saturday. Played in the box. It was a helmet, it was a bunker, tent, house, turtle shell, doesn't matter. Anyway, let me get serious. John Sununu, Governor John Sununu. I love that guy. I love him because he doesn't take any crap from the CNN commentators that are trying to create division amongst the Trump organization, of course, or should I say Trump and John McCain. Not everybody knew that the relationship was a little tender, okay? We all knew that. John McCain didn't like Trump. He was very vocal about it. Trump didn't like John McCain. John McCain didn't even want him to come to his funeral. I mean, so here's this feud. And I knew soon as McCain passed that the media was going to see an opportunity to try to vet them two together, or at least his family, against President Trump, And so they're running around like, well, why didn't Trump allow them to make the press statement? And do you think he needs to say more? And what they're being is instigators, and they're bringing people on trying to set them up. Now they tell them, see, here's the setup. They got the Jerry Springer. They got the Jerry Springer, Ricky Lake setup. It's come on to the show because we want to talk to you about, your current job situation and how you might be treated unjustly. As soon as you get on the show, they put you in the sound booth, and then when you come out the sound booth, they bum rush you and they blindside you with somebody there accusing you of 12 kids and how we're going to test you now and see who the father really is, and you're embarrassed. See, so they bring these people on the show. We want to talk to you just about the life of John McCain. Really, what they want to do is say, how do you feel about President Trump's comments or lack thereof about John McCain? And they want them to say some nefarious stuff. They want them to say some stuff like, this is horrible what Trump did. It goes to show he doesn't have any respect for a fallen American. And this is just, this is another reason. Another reason why he's like treasonous. And he's just, this guy, he shouldn't even be the president. He shouldn't even be the president. Let's impeach him for not making comments about John McCain. And so they bring Governor Sununu on, and she's interviewing him on CNN, fake news network, and went straight in. Let's talk about the comments or President Trump not allowing the statement about John McCain to be. He's like, look, I'm not here to talk about that. And he said he's not going to weigh in on these sources that he can't verify. He doesn't give much credence to it. And she says, yes, but see, that's not the other source that's saying this. CNN is saying this and reporting it. He said, same difference. I almost dropped out laughing loud. I'm talking just loud where my mouth is wide open, but no sound is coming out. Where my stomach is touching my backbone because I'm laughing so hard. He straight up said, same difference. And then she got offended. She starts saying, I take great offense that you would say, we're not causing this, but it's you. He's like, no, you're further trying to create cleavage, which I've never heard that used in this application, between the White House and John McCain's family. And he was saying, all you're really, in a nutshell, you're an instigator. All you're trying to do is say, regardless of what the president said or did concerning John McCain, you already know that the media was going to try to spin it and create this whole tension between either Trump and his family and McCain's family, or they were going to use this for another talking point for the next 3 weeks. He's insensitive. He doesn't even know how to swallow his pride when a great American have fallen, and then all of that stuff. All right, that's all they wanted to do. They are the masters of manipulation, division that they claim. We ain't doing that. We ain't dividing. We just reporting the news. Well, why'd you bring me on to talk about the life of John McCain, but yet lead in with, how do you feel about President Trump? See, all that is instigation. Now, if you don't believe me, just go back. Go back to your childhood on the playground where you saw either people instigate fights or you yourself instigated fights. I've been there before. I know how it works. You go to one party, you say something, you go to the other party, you say something, then you tell the whole crowd, "Let's what so-and-so said," and everybody go, "Ooh." Next thing you know, both parties feel like they got to defend themselves against each other, and you got to fight. And that's all the media is trying to do. Once again, it shows how corrupt, seedy, and underhanded they are. They know Trump can't win in this situation. If he says something like, "John McCain, I'm gonna set all of my differences aside. He was a great American. He was a fallen hero, blah, blah, blah." They say, "Well, why wasn't he saying that 6 months ago? He said that John McCain was this and that and blah, blah, blah." But if he says nothing, he can't even make a comment about John McCain. I mean, this guy is just, So Trump knows that. He gave a very, very minimal response, and he's real. He ain't gonna be fake, and he also ain't gonna give the media an opportunity to pick apart his words. So he just said, "Let me focus on the family," which is good enough, but not for the media. Yeah, I guess they want him to either come out and grovel and say, "Oh, God, have mercy on me, forgive me for disagreeing with John McCain now that he's gone. Take me." I'm not sure what they wanted from him. But he said, "Hey, I feel for the grieving family," and that should be about it. That should be a wrap, but not for them. Everybody that they bring on. How do you feel about Trump's comments about John McCain, or the lack of his comments? They're instigators, people. And my man, Sununu, let her have it. Egg on face. And that was the second interview with her that I've seen. The first one was about Russia collusion, that he let her have it. Katie somebody, I don't know what her name is, but he destroyed her both times. You see that look? Both times. And I hope he do it again. So, check it out if you get a chance. Just type in John Sununu on CNN and you'll get a good laugh. Get you some popcorn, have the kids come and gather around the fireplace. Say, "Hey, you want to see what a jackass looks like? Yeah, kids, get ready. Sit around." Okay. Hey, don't use that word out of context, kids. Okay. It's only when it's applicable, meaning CNN commentators and newscasters. That's pretty applicable. They're kind of equivalent to a donkey. Because that's what she looked like. Now, you've been listening to Kevin in Kevin's Corner. Find me on Facebook and Twitter. Hit like, share this video, hit the notification button, and so on and so forth. And if you want to support Kevin in Kevin's Corner, there's links in the bottom to do so. And we'll see you next time in Kevin's Corner. God bless you. God bless America. Greatest country on the planet.